All right, how's everybody doing? You don't sound enthusiastic enough. How is everybody doing? I want to make sure all our guests hear you, so they're all tucked away way back in the bowels of the convention center. So, welcome to A Taste of Animethon 2016, or for some of the staff, a mouthful of Animethon. What do you guys think of the move to the Shaw? Was it a good idea? If anybody says they're out of space, that they feel crammed here, we'll send them outside. There's a park and a river. You can go skating on the river if it's really warm. I've seen bigger. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So are you guys really excited for the weekend? Who's been in our vendor room? That's because everybody else is still there, right? You're the keeners who come to all this cool stuff. All right. Stalkers. No, I don't have stalkers. All right, so we're going to get right into it. So first of all, welcome. Make sure, I will say this again, but I will say it now. You have to have fun. If you don't have fun, it makes everybody really sad, and then my staff cry, and you know, all that stuff. All right, so for this year, we're going to start with something really cool. All our guests. So this year we went all out, and we got guests that were a little bit more than just from Sherwood Park or Calgary. We got them all. Oh, I'm so sorry. We got them far, far away. So we are going to introduce you. Would you guys like to meet the guests? Would you guys like to meet the guests? Okay, we'll show them to you. Hey, so first up, all the way from Osaka, Japan. She's been cosplaying for 20 years and made over 500 costumes. That's way older than I am. And she is, according to World's Cosplay Net, she is ranked as #1. So we just like to bring everybody who's #1 here. So everything you see here is #1. Remember that. It's my pleasure to introduce Reika.
Hello. こんにちは。I'm Reika from Japan. カナダ初めて今回来させていただきました。
This is my first time in Canada today.
すごい来る前日本がすごく寒くなって、なんかカナダよりなんだろう、日本の方が寒いかもって思ったんですけど、全然こっちの方が寒くて、さっきこのコスチュームで外に出たら死ぬかと思いました。
So in Japan, it got quite cold. So I thought it was kind of cold in Japan. So maybe it was colder in Japan. But once I got here, it's way colder here.
もうでも本当に私大阪に住んでるんですけど、大阪って雪がないのですごいちょっとワクワクしてます。
So I live in Osaka, but we don't have any snow in Osaka. So now I see snow here, and I'm excited about it.
じゃあ2日間本当に一緒に盛り上がっていけたらと思います。
So I hope that you all be excited about this event.
はい、で今日はワークショップで着物の、コスプレ用の着物の作り方とかさせてもらうので、お時間あったらぜひ見に来てください。
So if you have time tonight, I will have a panel on how to sew kimono for cosplay. So if you are interested, please come by.
はい、それでははーい。
Wow. Would you like to meet more guests? We have more guests. We'll be here all night, but we have guests. All right, our next guest represents Lolita Fashion and founded the Japanese Lolita Association, officially appointed as a Kawaii ambassador to the Japan Foreign Affairs in 2009. That's exciting. That's awesome. I present Misako Ake. Give her a big hand.
Hello. I'm Misako. エドモントは初めてです。
This is the first time in Edmonton, Canada.
カナダはトロントに行ったことがあります。
I've been to Toronto in Canada, though.
カナダの印象はメープルシロップがすごく美味しいということで、お土産にメープルクッキーを今日も買いました。
So my impression of Canada is that you guys have wonderful maple syrup. So today I bought some maple syrup flavored cookies.
今日はティーパーティーがあるのと、あと明日は質疑Q&A とか、トークショーなどもあるので、ぜひロリータファッションを一緒に楽しみたいと思うので、よろしくお願いします。
So today I have a tea party and tomorrow I have a Q&A session and that's I get to talk to you. I'll talk with you. So I would like you to enjoy the Lolita fashion with me at this event.
Give her a big hand. Give her another big hand. Awesome. One other fact about all our guests, they're all cute this year. Some of them. Oh, they're going to bake me for that one. All right, our next guest is a voice actress and director. She's the voice of Luffy of One Piece. Luffy, sorry. See, we spent so much money on this place that we couldn't afford an MC, so I got stuck with it, just like everything else. Oh well. Oh, thank you very much. And a lot of very other memorable characters, which you probably all know and probably watch better than I do because I'm running these things and don't have time to watch anime. So give a big hand to Colleen Clickenbeard.
You guys got mad at him? You got in trouble. I hope I don't mispronounce anything. So I love Canada. I come here every chance I get. I hope that I have met some of you in Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver. This is my second time in Alberta, so I am excited to continue my contest that I have going on, which is to see who's nicer, people in America or people in Canada. So just know that I'm judging all of you. And as you come up to see me, if I am making little hash marks next to me, it's whether you're nice or naughty. And then I'll go home and I'll have another convention and I'll do the same thing there. And then later on, I'll post my results for who I like the best. So no pressure, but you might want to, up your game a little bit. Just a little bit. No pressure. No pressure, though. And people who bring me Tim Hortons donut holes, they get a lot of, Timbits get a lot of hashtags. So I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that there for you guys to think about. Thanks.
And it's Luffy, right? Yes, there we go. Shows how much anime I watch these days. Used to watch a lot. Now I run cons and live in a basement. By the way, who wants to help me run a con? All right. Next up is he's a YouTube sensation, very talented, self-arranges, performs popular songs such anime as Sword Art Online, there you go. And Attack on Titans. I got that right. We got a few fans, only a few fans. People screaming at the front row. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you the Icer. Now I said it wrong.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I gotta say, there's a lot of enthusiasm. I really love the energy here. It's like my ears are piercing. But yeah, I appreciate the international guests, as you said, but you gotta stay local. Southside! So, I'll be performing tomorrow with the performance, I think 11 o'clock. I'll be doing on that piano right there. I'll be playing, they give me 60 minutes, so I have to squeeze a lot of anime songs in there. I memorized it. Okay, the first one is Code Geass opening, K-On medley. No. One Piece, the first opening of One Piece, the very first opening. Black Butler. Okay, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know, it's Butterfly. No? You gotta go original, man, original. Next one is, God, I forgot. Pokemon, yes, Pokemon. And then after that, the rest of the 30 minutes is Angel Beats, Anohana, Your Lie in April. You guys, let's see, Attack on Titan, as he said, yeah. Tokyo Ghoul, Guilty Crown, and, well, actually two more. No Game, No Life, opening, and One Punch Man. So please come tomorrow. I know it's a bit early, but please come tomorrow to watch 11 o'clock. I'm also having a panel at 3 p.m. about how to arrange, how to play, and stuff like that. So make sure to come along and enjoy the music. Thank you.
And for all his fangirls, we're going to be giving his address, since he's local, at the end of his show. Maybe not. So, we're not finished yet. We actually have more guests this year. We broke the bank this year, literally. Our next guests are at the Edmonton Concept Pop Orchestra. Who went to Animethon? Who was at the concert? That's the first thing that almost made me cry. It was awesome. So they're going to be doing a little mini concert. So that's really awesome. They're not here, so you'll have to wait, but they're right after opening ceremonies. So definitely, if you really like classical music and anime, or if you like anime, and if you don't like anime, you're at the wrong con anyway. Please, definitely come. And last but not least, no, we're done, I think. Oh, wait, no, we're not done yet. Well, they've been around since the old days of Animethon. They're almost as old as I am, some of them. And, you know, they're funny, I think. And we left them for last because they got delayed on the gateway, and we have to now call them the 502s. So introducing the 502s, the 404s.
Thank you. Yes, as Vlad has mispronounced most of the names tonight, we are the 404s. We are very proud and happy to be here again for A Taste of Animethon. Animethon has always been the best time that we have always had. Is actually where we got our start as the 404s, so we're always happy to be back again. We do have a full lineup of shows for you this weekend. Tonight, our probably fan favorite of the entire weekend is going to be our Last Pants Standing show, 18 plus, so make sure to bring your IDs to come and see that. I'm going to hand it down, and you guys can talk about the rest of the stuff we have coming up this weekend.
I didn't take notes. That's right, we have our show coming up tonight. If you guys street pass me, I'm wearing a purple shirt with a panda hat. Rate me fantastic, that'd be awesome. Besides that, I'm serious when I say this too. This will be my last Animethon for a while. I had a job, I'm moving to Korea. This is where it all started for me a couple years ago, so this is, I hope, where it all ends, and thanks, guys.
I need a moment. Bye, Felicia. Okay, hi, I'm Jean. I'm cosplaying as Nishi, one of the mascots, with my good friend Isabel Clapwick. She made this. She's a cosplay wizard.
Sow cow.
I don't know. But yeah, come take pictures. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun this weekend, and there may be interesting, funny hats involved.
Okay, so they didn't help me out at all. So we have 2 more shows tomorrow as well. We have our missing episode of Digimon. There's going to be some fun there, but we also we have a lot of time for that show, so we're actually going to do a second missing episode of another anime that's going to be chosen upon the audience. So come to that show, give us your suggestions of what anime that you would like to see ruined from your childhood, and we will do that for you. And then right before closing ceremonies, we have our all ages show, and be sure to come check that out. Again, thank you for having us one more year. We hope to be back again in the summer, and for as long as you guys keep doing these conventions. Enjoy the rest of the con. And I'm going to hand it back to Vlad. Thank you.
And I hear if you're over 50, they'll give you a discount. I think I'm the only one over 50 in this room. Am I? Is anybody over 50 here? At least one person. Thank you. All right, so we're getting it off with some cool stuff. So we have guests. You know that now. Definitely go see all their panels. They're awesome. We work really hard to bring them. And so we go on to events and activities. So we do have a few more little things that we have planned. You're standing in main events. It's a little bit larger than last year. I think it'll accommodate everybody. Actually, I think all the panels will accommodate anybody, except the ones that everybody wants to go to that we put in the tiny rooms because we have no idea that it's going to be popular. For that, you can just cheer in the hallway. So some of the big things we have is we have a demo room this year, new to us. We actually have like a little coliseum with a demo room. We're going to have cosplay chess there. First time, yeah. So that's really cool. Well, a few people like that. We have some demonstrations there, some martial art demonstrations, dance demonstrations. So make sure you go there and enjoy that. Maid's Cafe. Who likes Maid's Cafe? We have Maid's Cafe here, and it is really cool. All the maids are very cute, and I think they're friendly. If they chew your finger off, then it's not my fault. And the Lolita Tea Party tonight, that we have there too. 2 people are going, that's awesome. That's always good to know. And if you're still interested in Maids, I don't know how Maids Cafe is going, but it was selling very fast, so if you haven't decided, you better go check now, because those things usually sell out. And we also have a photo booth and a cosplay room, cosplay repair station, just in case. And visit the cosplay booth and make sure you get a picture, because we want mug shots, so just in case you do something bad later on, we have mug shots. You never thought about that, did you? And gaming. Who likes console gaming? We have a huge gaming room. If you haven't been there, it's got a lot of monitors, so you will burn with radiation. And how about LAN gaming? We are very fortunate that Memory Express donated 20 gaming units. I think we have a League of Legends tournament. So if you like that and you're going to stay there all weekend, make sure you can still get out of the seat by Saturday. That's a good thing. And Hall A. Well, Hall A, we have LAN gaming. We have the largest artist alley we've ever had in Animethon, because we actually had room for it. So definitely go and support the artists. We have Community Corner. We have a lot of other events and societies and establishments here too. And if you don't think that's enough, there's food in the back, just in case you're starving. One person likes that idea. Maybe more. And we also have autographs. They're way in the back in the corner, so this time we won't put you in a little tiny room and seal you up. You probably like that because you'll be with the guest. And merchandising. We have some really cool stuff. We actually have things that'll keep you warm. We have a scarf. It's really cool. And we have hoodies too this year. And of course we have pins. What would Animethon be without pins? And new this year, we are really proud to introduce Club Nishi and Misaki. Who knows what that's all about? All right, well, very briefly, this is very new and unique. This is something I actually seen in Europe when I was at a con there. And so I swung the idea to programming and they kind of liked it. And our coordinator, Mike, he just ran with it. So basically, if you look at your wristband, you have two colors. You have green, which is Nishi. So who's green? Who's Club Nishi? And then tan color, or blonde color, or tan, is Misaki. Jeez, Nishi's kind of quiet. So basically we have events that go on during the whole, if you go to panels, we'll give out random tokens to different club members. If you buy merchandise, if you are very nice to us, some people, like right now, if you're really nice to me and give me lots to eat, I might give you something. No, just kidding. And if you win contests and a whole bunch of other things. The club table is actually in front. If you go down the hall, it's just to your left, down that way. And you'll see it. It's got a little meter. So if Nishi or Misaki's winning, then you've got to go and get more tokens because you don't want to let your house down, your club down. And before we continue, really quick, so let me ask the question. Who was here for the first Taste of Animethon? Yeah. Who? Here you go. And if you put up your hand after the fact, it's too late. Here you go. Here you go, and there you go, and there you go, and I'll get to you guys later. You have to be keeners and sit up front. Oh, and I dropped the cards, so please don't run up to the stage. All right. So definitely, and we are announcing the winner. Who's going to be the winner at closing ceremonies? So go to panels like, so who do you think is going to win? Who wants Club Nishi to win? Who about Misaki? How about Ryu? I'm sorry, he's not in the club. Never mind. All right. Services. So we have an information desk. If you bought your Maid's Cafe ticket, you probably were at the information desk. This year we put it so even if you trip and roll down the stairs, you'll end up in information. Or in the hospital, whatever comes first. Not sure about that one. First aid's not very far away. And Safe Walk this year. So if you want to stay late and you're going to take the LRT home, we have also a Safe Walk program starting at 9:30 today to 12:30. We will have two security guards, licensed security guards, that will take you to the LRT or to nearest, if you park near. And it's done every half hour, and you meet at the information booth. That's starting at 9:30 today. So if you're leaving, please take advantage of that, because we definitely want you to get home safe. We also have that on Saturday from 10 to 1 o'clock. I think 12:30 is the last one that leaves. So definitely take advantage of that. We want you to be safe, and we want you to come back and spend more money. No, we want you to be safe. That's right. Food services, as I mentioned, we have in Hall A, food concessions. There's a small store, and there are places in Canada Place that are going to be staying open extended hours. If you don't know where Canada Place is, that's up the Pedway. You basically don't even have to get your coat. So we definitely wanted you fed. And lastly, very simply, follow the policies, and you might get one of these. If you don't, then you might get a spanking. But not from me. No, I shouldn't say that. Now everybody's going to want to be spanked. stay safe and have fun. And on behalf of all this hardworking staff and volunteers who put this together, without them, this would not be possible. Give them a big round of applause. Maybe a little louder so they can hear you. And have fun. You can go now.